Okay, guys, we have the 4 stars. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit and do like initial rankings since this is unedited, but I'll go more in detail as I go on. So I definitely think Thunderbolts is better than Deadpool and Wolverine. Spider-Man No Way Home has to move really high. Yeah, this is moving pretty high. I guess it depends how biased I am. Might seem crazy. That's moving really up. Alright. I think the rest. I could probably go 8 or 7 for Black Panther and Iron Man. Those are really close. But yep, those are all the 4 stars. Alright, at the bottom of the 4 stars we have number 14, WandaVision. Solid show. I know I was giving Wanda some hate from before, but this was before the hate really started. We just got to see Wanda as a character, have some character development. And honestly, I just really liked the sitcom vibe of it. I think it was just a really cool concept, how like the original episodes were in gray, then it turned into color whenever they started figuring out everything. And I don't know, people said the original, like the first 2 episodes were a bit slow, but I found them all very interesting. I mean, Agatha could have been a better villain. I didn't really care, but I felt like it was more just showing Wanda's powers and just her evolving as a character. And yeah, I think it was a fun, enjoyable show. Probably the most rewatchable MCU show. I think it's great. Like that or Loki. But I think I like WandaVision a bit more. Alright, number 13, which was originally going to be at the bottom, we have Deadpool and Wolverine. Fun movie. Great. I seen this movie twice. I laughed at the same jokes twice. And I think a lot of people switch up on this movie nowadays, but I just know all you guys were laughing and having a great time when this first came out. Just like No Way Home, I think people got to stop switching up on movies after like a month after they come out. Just, it's a great movie. Like, sure, the plot's not in depth, but it's just so much fun just seeing Deadpool's character and Wolverine's character development. I'm not even a big Wolverine guy, but this is probably the best representation I've seen of Wolverine, and I just really liked seeing his character like develop and him like taking accountability. And then it's just Wolverine and Deadpool. The fighting was great. Just their dynamics, just so much fun. I just wish people would see the value in this movie again when they first watched it, because it's definitely one of the better MCU movies we got in a while from when this first came out. So rewatch the movie, maybe you'll feel differently about it. Number 12, we have the Thunderbolts. Recent movie, and I gotta say, the MCU cooked. I went into this movie. I actually, before I even went into this movie, I did not want to watch this movie. I did not care about a single one of these characters. This was going to be the first MCU movie that I ever skipped. That's how much I just did not care about this movie. But you know what? I decided to be a loyal fan, and I watched it, and I don't regret it at all. I love all these characters now. Just seeing them grow together as like a family. Bob was great. Yelena's character development. Everything was just so good about this movie. Sure, the plot could have been better. Sure, they beat the villain with the power of friendship, I guess, if you want to say. But I mean, it's. I think mental health is important. I think everyone should think mental health is important. So if you think helping someone's mental health is a bad ending, I just don't know what to tell you. It's a great movie. Comedy was mad funny. Maybe not funnier than Deadpool and Wolverine, but I really did enjoy this movie. I enjoyed the ending. I enjoyed like most of the movie. I can't really think of anything that I didn't really like, other than the plot could have been more in depth. But yeah, great movie. Highly recommend it. Don't be on the fence like I originally was. Watch this movie, and hopefully it'll be in your top 15 MCU movies too. Number 11, we have Doctor Strange. I did not read a single Doctor Strange comic before this. I thought I didn't really care about Doctor Strange. I was ready just to get it off the list like a checklist, but I actually really did enjoy it. I thought it was a lot better. Like, I had It's on the same level as the first Iron Man movie. Like, I thought they were around the same. I just love Iron Man and Strange. Definitely did some similarities with their cockiness, but just seeing like Strange have to get humbled to learn magic and just that character development was just really great. The ending could have been a little bit better, I feel like, but it was pretty cool. Not even really the ending. It was more just like the villain. I didn't really like it. Feel like it could have been better, but yeah, it was just a pretty good movie. Like, they made us hate Strange in the first 5 minutes of the movie, and now he's a fan favorite, at least for me. I just love seeing his character development, and it just goes to show you can have a movie with character development and a good plot. It's not that hard. Alright, number 10, Captain America the Winter Soldier. This might be a little controversial, but I feel like 10's a pretty solid spot. I guess it can move up higher. It is a little strange. I guess if you already know the plot twist of Hydra still being there, it doesn't really hit the same. But I will admit, it's probably one of the best written MCU movies. And I know I said I'm a plot guy. Maybe it's because I don't really like Captain America more than the Guardians of the Galaxy, Black Panther, or Iron Man. But I don't know. It's written amazingly, actually. It's just a really good movie. Like, even someone that I don't really like Captain America like that. I definitely like him more than Thor, but I really enjoyed it, seeing his character development, seeing Bucky return. Just good movie. The fights were amazing in that movie too. This movie already has probably a better plot than like any movie on this list. So don't think I'm underestimating the movie. The movie is great. It's been a while since I've seen it too, so maybe a rewatch will make me like it even more. But it definitely probably has a better plot than like Until My Top 5. I will give it that. I guess I'm just not as big on Captain America, so still a great movie though. I think I'm glazing No Way Home too much, so don't go crazy. I hope you guys watch the full video before you guys write hate comments that I put No Way Home over Avengers Endgame and Guardians of the Galaxy. But it's a great movie, but yeah, I don't think it's that good. Maybe over Volume 3 if I'm really feeling Spider-Man that day. We're going to number 9, Guardians of the Galaxy. Solid movie. I had no idea who any of these characters were, and I loved them by the end of it. So, gotta give props for that. James Gunn, he just doesn't seem to miss. I think it's just a great movie overall. Like, just the dynamic, the comedy, just so much fun. Only downside is like, I guess the villain, they kind of defeated him with the power of friendship, which I didn't really like. But I do like it a little bit more after watching Guardians 2. Like, now that we know Quill's background, how he was able to hold the Power Stone and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, that makes more sense. But in the moment, in the moment you don't know about that. So it kind of feels like the power of friendship. Now I feel like that's more of a power of friendship than Thunderbolts. But yeah, I think it was a solid movie. Really good movie. Like, just to really be like the standard of a superhero movie in 2025 and going on. We just need more movies like this. And it actually feels good to talk about some good movies for once. Number 8, we have Black Panther. Really good movie. I'm still debating putting it above Iron Man. But Iron Man's really iconic. But Black Panther, amazing movie. I love the sound. I love the fights. I love the characters. I just love everything about this movie. Killmonger, probably I'm gonna slow myself down. Maybe not the best written villain in the MCU, but he's gotta be at least top 5, maybe top 3 villains, if I could think of some others. But honestly, I don't know why people don't like this movie. It's just solid. I just love the writing. Probably one of the most rewatchable MCU movies too. It's just great. Alright, number 7, Iron Man. Like I said, I could go either way with these, but Iron Man's just so iconic. It's the start, just seeing Iron Man's character was great. Black Panther definitely had a better villain, but I really do like Iron Man. There's not much else I can really say about it. It's a great movie. This one is one of the further movies I watched back, so I don't remember too much about it. But I just do remember it being fun. I love seeing Tony. I love the ending. I am Iron Man. Such an iconic moment. It's just a really solid movie. I don't really think I have any complaints except the villain. The villain could have been better, I guess. But other than that, solid movie. And the more I think about it, I think I actually might put Black Panther above it. Which might seem crazy to you guys, but hey, at least Black Panther has a better villain. I honestly did not see Black Panther being this high. 4-star review, we have Spider-Man No Way Home, which honestly could easily be top 3 for me. But I'll slow myself down. Where to begin? I mean, what is there not to like about this movie? Like, people say it has no plot, but like, I don't know, I feel like it has a plot. Just look at this poster. Like, how can you... Like, isn't this amazing? Everything about this movie is amazing. I'm not trying to be biased because I'm a big Spider-Man fan, but like, the ending, I just don't know how you can watch that and not feel anything about it. Just all his friends being gone. He lost everything. Now, I guess people are saying now he's become like the actual Spider-Man, but just the build-up for all of that. And then Toby and Andrew just coming in, sure, call it nostalgia fest, call it a cameo fest or whatever. I still think it's amazing. And it sounded like they just showed up for nostalgia. Like, they actually had some plot elements and helped Peter grow as a character. So, I don't know, you can hit on it, but you're missing out on a great, amazing movie. Alright, we have the 4.5 stars, which is actually the top 5. Alright, let's do this real quick. Civil War is my only MCU movie with 5 stars. I don't think I have any flaws with the movie. It's just amazing from start to end. But I just don't think I could give it to number 1 spot. I think Infinity War is just more enjoyable. But I will say Civil War is a better movie overall. If I like the Avengers or Avengers Endgame more. I think I gotta go Endgame. It's just so iconic. It really is great. Okay. Number 5 spot. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The best Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Just amazing writing. James Gunn really did cook for his last MCU project. He was going out with a blast, and he definitely did. I guess the really only complaint I have about the movie was the High Evolutionary, I believe it was. I feel like he could have been a cooler villain, but I don't know. I feel like that's kind of what the point of his villain was too. Just being a villain just to become a villain. Being a villain just to be a villain. So, other than that, I just loved the dynamic. Seeing Quill trying to get with Gamora again, just their new dynamic, just starting over again, amazing. Just the writing was great. Rocket's backstory was so sad. Just great movie. Really, not even a really great movie. And just a great end to it. Groot talking at the end. Just, I did not think I would care about these characters this much, but they really did make me. And yeah, really good movie. Okay, number 4 we have the Avengers. I actually watched this a while ago too, so I don't really have that much on it. But I'm trying to think of flaws. I can't really think of that many flaws of the movie. Maybe the pacing was a bit slow at some parts. That's all I can think of off the top of my head, but honestly, just an amazing movie. I know it's going to sound repetitive, but like, all of these movies are so great. Probably anything in this top 10 is interchangeable. Or at least top 5. Definitely top 5 is interchangeable. So I would not be mad at you. But yeah, it's a great movie. Seeing the Avengers come together, and it's cool that they're not automatically friends and best friends, and they start, being buddy with each other. Like, they actually have fights and conflict, and they really gotta work together. And that really didn't happen until Coulson died. So I really just like that dynamic of it, just them actually being forced to come together because the world needs them, and they're the Avengers. And can I say the soundtrack? Amazing. It's just such a good movie. One of the most rewatchable MCU movies, definitely. And just so iconic. 3, Avengers Endgame. I think people hate on this movie too much. Like I said with No Way Home, like I said with Deadpool and Wolverine, don't switch up after you've seen the movie, like after a month, or even after a year. Like, are we not gonna act like this is the most cinematic event we've seen in theaters of probably any of our lives? Like, the portal scene, like, that's all I gotta say. Amazing. Really, the only complaint I have about this movie is the time travel. I think it's the dumbest time travel. Some people like it. In my opinion, it makes no sense whatsoever. I just don't see why you don't make time travel normally like everyone else does. They just wanted to do their own thing, and their own thing makes no sense. Maybe if I rewatch it, I'll understand it more, but for the amount of times I rewatched it, I still don't understand it, and it makes no sense to me. But yeah, cinematic experience. There's no way you don't like this movie. It's just amazing. Sure, you can say like only the last 40 minutes matters, but I think it was just really cool to go back in time, see all the stuff we experienced. This is built up for what, 22 years? I just don't see where the hate comes from, because I know everyone was enjoying this when this first came out. So I recommend rewatching it like I do with the other movies. Don't switch up. Listen to your original rating. Just feel the experience of it. Like, I bet if I asked like a good amount of Marvel fans if they could rewatch any movie for the first time, I think they'll pick Avengers Endgame. It's not even just a movie, it's just an event. But enough glaze. We got number 2, Captain America Civil War. Flawless movie. I can't think of a single complaint. So if you could think of one, leave it in the comments. But great. First introduction to Spider-Man, great. Tony and Cap's rivalry, great. It's just, I really just can't think of anything bad about this movie. So maybe some comic nerds or whatever, maybe you guys can help me out. I know it's a little bit different from the comics. Maybe they changed a lot of stuff, but yeah, maybe let me know so I could think of a complaint. But for now, flawless movie, no complaints about that. Of course, at the number 1 spot, we have Avengers Infinity War. What can I say? I still could quote some of the jokes to this day. Such a funny movie. Seeing the Guardians of the Galaxy interact with the Avengers, seeing Spider-Man and Tony's dynamic, seeing Tony and Doctor Strange, all these characters. It's just insane how they were able to jumble all these characters and make them mesh together so well. Seeing Thor again, this is the peakest Thor we've seen in the MCU, and this movie actually made me love Thor, and I probably will never love Thor as much as I did in Infinity War. And the ending, probably I'm not really much of a movie. I haven't watched that many movies, but this might be the first ending in all movies in which the good guys lost. Who could expect that? Just we had no idea what was gonna happen. It's just an amazing movie. Although this one is not flawless, I could probably go on glazing it forever though, and how enjoyable it is. I do think that they cut too much stuff out. I don't really like how they were just oh, it happened some time ago. I wish you got to see that, or see that in some other movies. So if that's my only complaint about it, I feel like that's basically a 10 out of 10, 5 out of star movie. If we didn't have enough content, that's a really good complaint in my opinion. But yeah, that is my tier list of all the MCU projects. I know I probably missed some stuff like Born Again and some other stuff. Let me know in the comments. But I don't really like ranking or rating stuff when it's not finished. I don't want to rate Born Again Season 1, then Born Again Season 2, or just wait until it's finished. But yeah, let me know if you think my ranking is valid, some of my hot takes, some of your hot takes. And yeah, I think this is a good ranking. Well, it is my video, so that makes sense. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment, subscribe, tell your friends about my crazy hot takes, how much I like She-Hulk, I guess, or how much I glazed No Way Home and almost put it in my top 3. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and look forward to another video from me next week, going over my Stranger Things season rankings before season 5, the finale. Before season 5, the final season of Stranger Things. So with that, have a good day, guys.